Not a dick. Not a dick. It's not a dick.
Sir,
Again. Like, at any point, do we get to, like...
That's
do we get to... There has to be a punishment here. Like, he can't get away with this, guys. Like, this is at least the second time.
I will say this. I will say this.
The show hasn't started.
Is it
Technically,
recording?
the show hasn't started.
It is recording.
No, the
it
show
is
hasn't
recording.
started.
It is recording. That is a good point.
That's not
We
the rule.
often put
You
the
said during the
pre-shit
show.
into the show.
Facts, Chase.
You said
Hard
during
facts.
the show.
This is the show.
So we
The
put
show has
the
begun.
pre-shit
Sorry
into the show.
that you... Well, I don't know what you're going to choose to put in and out of the show.
Cup to cup.
Welcome, everybody. It's Cup to Cup episode number 272.
Yes.
We got a fantastic episode ahead of us. Thank you for joining us today, tonight, whenever you are joining us. We appreciate you being here. We've done a lot of episodes, 272, and we're happy that you became a part of this one. If it's your first time listening, we're an awesome podcast, so just keep listening and be cool. Do that. Our episode does include a lot of things, so we're kind of like a game show / late night mixture of a podcast. Our podcast
variety
tonight,
show sorts.
a little variety show. We have a Florida Man segment tonight, like we always do. But we do have She's Always Right. This is where we fucked up, where Jose's going to tell us where we fucked up from the previous episodes. It's picture time. We got picture time happening tonight and dad tip. And we're going to wrap it up after that. Let's get started by introductions. I got all of my boys here tonight. Every single last one of them is starting to becoming a reoccurring trend. No vacations during these times a year. We got Jason. Say hello, Jason.
What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm grand. Thank you for asking me.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah. We also have Christopher. He's a little under weather.
A little bit. We're getting through it, though. We'll be all
Let's
right.
just be honest. All
I'll
three
just take
of
a
us
shot. It'll be
besides-
better.
Basically, the
Sniffles to
non-Florida boys are fucking feeling it right now.
Hey.
And I want to say it's this changing of seasons. You guys
That's true.
don't have
Appreciate
to
being
appreciate
called a
that.
Florida boy.
Seasons.
Yeah.
We have Chase, who is still here
On the ones and
with his
twos.
DJ on the ones and twos. Ooh,
DJ
I
Diddles.
see.
bet Mary
you there.
likes that trick right there. Don't
Ooh, baby.
she?
Mhm.
Chase, what you got to say?
Yo.
And we got Jose here as well, currently watching the Yankees game, but he is locked into the podcast.
Locked in. What is up, my
a loose
people? Very excited to be here. I got an opportunity to spend some time with your favorite podcast host yesterday.
Wait, you went and saw Jason?
Oh, not your favorite podcast host. My favorite podcast.
You got to ride in the Subaru, I heard. You had some beers,
Yeah.
I'm assuming at Crooked Can.
Correct, yes.
No, we were
Nice
in the
stepper.
Subaru drinking beer.
Oh, yes, yeah.
On the way to
Driving-
Cookie Can, you're drinking on
Drinking
the
and
way
driving.
to Cookie Can.
No, I'm just kidding. No, we stayed in house. Kept it in the house.
Showed me some pretty cool features. The car just felt like it was like
Yeah.
pulling me in. It was like it was like get inside of me, and I'm like, whoa, you know.
Yeah.
But
Whoa.
from my
gotta-
understanding and my research, you weren't allowed to drive this car.
I was never offered, and
Yeah.
the way that he was sort of taking me through, like he was like your stereotypical dad, like, you know, check this out. When I turn, when I turn, the headlights turn too.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
is
man,
it a
that's awesome.
four-cylinder or a six-cylinder?
Well, like I told Jose, if this is a car that you're trying to go fast in, you know, that you got the wrong car. You know, we're
Two-cylinder.
we're more about reliability, safety. You know,
Got a
we're
nice,
more of the
very
we're
nice
more of the
screen.
we're the side part of haircuts. You know, rather than a spike
side
up
part.
straight up in the air.
I like it.
Facing
Unless it's
straight
spiked
up
up
in the
in
air.
the back and flat in the front. Because lesbians.
Yep.
Oh,
He said it, not us. He said
Yeah,
it.
he
not
said
us.
it.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
that
I
clear.
can't.
Oh.
As our token gay guy, it's okay.
They're cool. They're cool with it. And the
Let's
soups.
hope. Let's hope. I think they would
know-
be.
There was. I want to bring this up because you talked about drinking and driving and about bringing beers in the car. And last night my family was
Roadies.
over and we were going through my YouTube channel and they had the video where I had the cop pull us over to like say that there was a baby seat in the car to show that when Emily was pregnant for the first time, right? So my dad's in the car and I never noticed this, but again, my dad's redneck. If he's not driving, there is most likely liquor or beer in his hand in the back seat at all times. That is a common thing. And it never dawned on me. And I see the video and he comes out, opens the door to hug the cop that pulled us over to say thank you. That was really awesome and fun. And there is a beer in his hand. And I was like, God damn. Like, what the fuck, bro? So that being said, it happens.
Just so
guys.
excited.
Yeah. He also couldn't open the door. I remember that watching the video. He was like, "How do I fucking open this?" I was like, "It's your car, bro. Like you should know how to open your van."
For some context here, right? So you got this cop to pull your mom over and to be in on like announcing that you were expecting your first kid. So how did you get the cop to do that?
So yeah, longtime listeners, you've heard this story. New listeners, you have not. Real quick, CrossFit, awesome. We worked out together. She's a cop. And I just said, this would be a cool idea. I've seen it done before. But normally it's people that you really know. I was like, I only work out with you, but let's see if she does. She was like, fuck yeah, I'll do this. So what I did was, hey, I said, I'm going to drive towards a brewery. Are you working any of those shifts? And she's like, I'm actually working on this night, blah, blah, blah. So I somehow convinced my parents to come up. And when they got to a certain spot, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna pull over to a gas station. We're in a minivan. You're gonna follow us, and just pull us over whenever you're ready to pull us over." So she pulls us over, and she basically had this line of saying, "Hey, do you know the rules with child seats and making sure that they're buckled up safely or whatever it is?" She said in a more official term. And then my mom's like, "What are you talking about? I don't have any kids." And then she's like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Well, read the law." And the law said you're going to be a grandma. And my mom, and being my mom, freaks the fuck out with 87 F-bombs and just goes apeshit mode when she finds out.
But I don't have a child.
Yeah. Watch YouTube right now. Kevin's been awesome when he pulled it.
She said, if you want to call my husband a child.
And then he goes into it, and then she wants to talk about how my dad's a child. I'm like, and now we're going into how long they've been married. Like, it's that kind of mom. Like, just understand.
This is a fantastic video. This is so
cool. And also, about this video too, everyone asked, like, how did you convince your mom that you had all these cameras? So I put a GoPro in the front. I had my camera, and then I had one on the dash, right? And then Emily had one in her hand, and she's like, "Why do you have so many cameras?" I said, "Hey, I want to do something for the podcast, like a sing along in the car." And she just, because she's awesome, rolls with it. So that's how I got her to go with the camera.
You're an ass.
Asshole.
You asshole.
So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
go on YouTube, check it out. Kevin's showing it right now. But long story short, yeah, when you brought up the roadies, I thought of my dad because he comes out with a beer in his hand.
Pretty cool.
That's great. That's awesome. Good shit, man.
Great video, by the way.
It's
Not a part of the planned podcast, but I did enjoy that. That was one of my favorite videos.
It was a good time.
Your mom reacted exactly the way I expected her to.
Yep.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
Like, if you really want to know how I was raised, how my mom and dad are, that video explains a lot. My dad says weird ass jokes that no one knows. Always, he'll say a line and he'll laugh at his jokes, and we're all like laugh with him. But at the end of the day, we'll come back. I don't know what the fuck he said. Like, I don't know what that means. My mom goes on tangents about their marriage and jokes around weird stuff. So you get a real taste of what my life was like and why I am the way I am. But on that note, opening item.
Excuse me, do you know how much a polar bear weighs?
No, how much?
Enough to break the ice. Hi, Fred Searing. How are you?
Opening item this week. Not much to say about the video. I think we've pretty much covered that.
We've hit just about until randomly.
So you guys
somebody
keep on
sees something.
looking.
Sure.
Any of you listeners or watchers on YouTube, you creepers on YouTube, look at the intro. If you see something we haven't talked about, please let's talk about it because
Slip into our DMs.
this has been the number one talked about intro of all time. But our opening item this week, what is the most recent thing you purchased that you immediately regretted? I'll start it off. I obviously got a new car, no big deal. It's a Subaru Outback. It's a beautiful car, but I did need to give it its first clean after a hurricane, which I did leave it out in the middle of the hurricane. Not the best idea, but decisions were made. So I need to upgrade my tire brush. So I wanted to get a good tire brush that could kind of get between the spokes, get in, or not spokes, but in the nooks and crannies, if you will. Yeah, I shouldn't have bought. I should have just stuck with the one I got and just used a rag to get in those nooks and crannies. The one that kind of gets in there, it's like a like a longer version that kind of scrubs in there with the brush. It's just okay. So I think a cloth works better. Immediate regret. Wasted money. It was 35% off, so I didn't waste that much money. But
Prime Day.
No. It was if you buy tire cleaner at AutoZone right now, folks, until the 16th. You can any wheel cleaner. You can also get a Elite tire brush for 35% off. So.
Did anybody catch when he said no? It sounded like that meme where he's like, "Oh no, no, I'm not even gonna do it." But it sounded like you were singing no. I don't know.
I didn't get that.
Maybe.
I haven't heard that one in a minute.
It's been a minute.
The fact that you and Chris and Jose got that on the first try in sync was pretty impressive.
We often browse the internet.
Practice on the weekends.
Chase, my partner in crime in Sniffles, bro. Where you at, bro?
Yeah, so mine's not really the fact that it's expensive and it's not even that recent. It's a couple months ago, but it's the fact that because of it, I'm now forced to wear these headphones, which are
badass. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I had a pair
What's
of
the
just
problem?
plug-in headphones into the laptop that I had been using. And
DJ tripod.
I moved them because I was playing poker outside. We have a monthly poker game, and I was playing poker, and I moved my headphones out there, and I guess they fell off of the table, and I didn't know that. I opened the door, and I stepped right on them and broke them.
Sorry.
So that's why I've been wearing these.
So why did
They
you
are
choose
pretty
those?
awful. I will be honest.
So
with you.
it's
They don't
been-
look comfortable.
It's been quite a while, though. I mean, it's been
This
over a
is the
week at this
second
point.
episode, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, are they not able to deliver within 2 days to your house, or?
So I want to give Chase a little credit on this one, and I think this is why Kevin and I think differently. And I just realized this. So Kevin and I, and maybe even Chris a little bit, we are always gaming. We're always in this setting a lot. Like I would say at least almost every night or every other night, we're at least on the
Every
podcast
night.
or we're gaming in this situation. Whereas I don't think Chase is sitting in this situation, but on record nights. So I think what I'm trying to say is I think he remembers, gets off the podcast, totally forgets that he needs it,
And it's
sits
gone.
down, puts them on, and goes fuck.
Yep.
And then goes on it, and it's a vicious cycle of doing it.
Yes.
Is there ways to remind him? Yes, but I want to say for our sake, Kevin, we're like fuck. I need to get a new something. In 2 days, in about probably right after this podcast, we'll probably game, and then we'll go fuck. I'm gonna buy that right now. So just want to give credit and apologize
Accurate.
for past for always
It's
giving you that
accurate,
much
by the
shit.
way.
Speaking
Kevin's
of
like,
"Do you not wear
accurate,
them for
what?
What?
Do you not wear them for work?
No.
What do you wear for work?
I don't.
I have a separate, it's like a headset mic, like in one.
Like Jason's
Oh.
coaching microphone from.
OC.
The
The
hotel.
OC.
Probably, yeah.
So he was gonna wear them until he saw the shit I got. He's like, "Yep, not doing that."
I will not be looking like an
One of
offensive
those.
coordinator out here.
I mean, it's
will
either that or
gladly
you
wear
look like a child.
or a DJ.
And
if
wet,
you
and
will.
wet, and wet.
Rogers just
Look
hit
that
another
thing.
Hail Mary. By the way,
Perfect.
Pretty
I'm
crazy.
using him in fantasy.
did he what?
You
Said
said
perfect.
he just
I
threw
am
another one or
acing him in
connected?
fantasy.
No, I heard you, Chase. I didn't hear.
Okay,
Sorry.
Thank you, Chase. Shut the fuck up. He threw one or he connected with one?
Is that a
Hail
trick
Mary.
question?
I don't know what you're trying to do here.
It's like, what are
you're like, my Avery's doing the same thing right now in my life, and I don't know how much I can take it. I'm just letting you know,
Really?
like we'll get into it after the opening item. But anyways,
Connor
yes,
does that to me. Well, is he correct? Is she correct? Let's get into it now. Is she correcting you, or is she like, if you give sarcasm, like tackles that?
So like things I need to put out into the earth. Like I freak out. Like I saw someone on Twitter get electrocuted by grabbing onto a power line, and we have lots of down power lines right now. So as we were passing a down power line, I said, "Girls, just so you know not to touch power lines because they can electrocute you. And if you see somebody that's getting electrocuted, don't touch them either." And Avery was like, "So what's gonna happen? Am I gonna get arrested?" And I'm like,
Fuck yes. Oh, yes.
I love it.
I'm
That's
like,
awesome.
no. She's like, "Well, what if I see somebody that's about to grab one and then I push them down? And am I gonna get in trouble for that?" And I was like, "What are we doing?
Shove 'em to the ground.
Just don't fucking grab a power line. That's all I'm asking of you."
Tell me you heard that part.
That's pretty
So
awesome.
yeah, that has been like daily occurrence like this month. It's been fucking annoying. And at the point where I'm just like, Avery, stop. Just before you even say anything, just don't. Like,
I know what you're thinking, and stop it.
yeah.
Got it.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
Is she
That's
giggling
what I-
while she's doing it? Because that's that.
No,
she's then
not.
you know.
She's very like fucking just being
Honestly, the
annoying.
giggle wouldn't. That would not be worse for me. It would
Yeah,
be straight face.
I'd be like, okay, you're trying to be funny and that's cute, whatever.
Yeah.
But she's like, what am I gonna get arrested? Like, what's gonna happen? Oh,
yeah,
you
that's the sass I'm
you
talking
fucking,
about.
like, what are you gonna do? Report me to the police? Like,
I noticed though, I had my niece here, and girls are sassy as fuck, Kev. It's
How old is she?
insane. She's only 3, turning 4, but
Yeah.
so obviously nothing like what you're getting. But
Face when you say-
I know. But what I'm saying is, I noticed that when you were saying like this is what I deal with as they grew up. Like I don't see it as often with Connor and them. They're not sassy. Do they do stupid shit where I say like don't run into that wall, it's gonna hurt, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go full speed and do it. That's the kind of boy I have.
I'm okay with that.
yeah.
The niece, and me too, I'm fine, but my niece, like, she's sassy back. Like,
My
I
niece
was
has
like,
always been
here's a
very
red
sassy.
cup. She's like, that's purple. I was like, I will slap the fuck out of you. Like, we are blood, so it's okay.
That
like your
that
mom gave you
reaction
permission.
is me. Todos los días.
Todos los dias.
But I feel you, so
It's an A in Spanish right there.
yeah, I can't wait to see that sass with Chase. I want to know how Chase is such a good dad and such a calm dad. I just want to see if I can break it.
Just you don't know.
Oh, okay.
What are
My
you
bad.
trying to
You
say?
don't
That
have
you're a
any
bad
idea.
dad? Like I don't understand.
No,
why-
I think I'm a great dad, but I don't think Jason has enough
flex.
evidence to say whether
You don't know my life.
Yeah.
You don't get me.
hung out
Don't
with
call me
you.
a good dad.
What are you
You've never
talking
been around
about?
me.
At least 2 to 3 times a year, we somehow cross paths in some way, and your kids are around. So yes, I think I have a good taste. Do I have the best
Don't
sample
compliment
size?
me. You don't know me.
No
How
shot.
dare you.
I have a
How
good
dare
enough
you.
sample size to know that you could have been I'll be like, I don't think Chase should produce. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Like, I think I have enough to say that, and I think
Thank
you
you.
produced, and you're a good person that should have produced.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Reproduced.
you're welcome. I'm glad you got to use that giant dick.
So everyone's.
Everyone just shook their head. Yeah, we're in
Yeah.
agreement.
Yep.
Yeah,
Speaking of
I
giant
did.
dick, Jose, what's the most recent thing that you purchased that you immediately regretted?
Michael's engagement. Right? No, I'm kidding.
Whoa!
I'm kidding.
Oh,
it's
da,
a
da,
joke.
da.
Hey, wait. All right, I gotta
Ooh.
ask. You can tell
It's
me
a
no,
joke.
but all right, can you give us a ballpark of what we paid for? Do you care about flexing that number?
Why am I talking about that number
You
on the
you brought it up.
podcast?
I just gotta know if
All
you were
places?
comfortable enough to talk about it. I have to shoot my shot.
I feel like it's more than likely. I would venture to say less than what y'all paid for your wife's engagement rings. Did you?
Why is that?
I gave it a minute. I was like, we've added some new sounds to the
He's
sound.
like, I was waiting for it.
Is it
I
because?
will say, wait, while we're talking about Jose's money, this man flexed all over me. I let it go. I let it pass because I was going to bring it back up on the podcast. He was in the Outback. He was in the Outback, and he was like, "Yeah, like Michael wants to get a new car too, but he wants to get something." And I was like, "What do you want?" Like,
Better.
yeah.
That's
And I was
the
like, "What are you
problem.
thinking?" He's like, "I was like, you thinking like a Lexus or something?" He's like, "Yeah, or like a Beamer or something." I'm like, okay.
That's the problem, though, is that we don't have money for that. But he's living in this world where that's what he wants. But, a Subaru Outback is a perfectly gay enough car for our relationship.
Great answer, Jose.
Thank
Great
you.
answer.
Thank you very
Great
much.
answer. So if it's not the engagement ring, what is it?
Did you guys spend over $1,000 on the engagement ring for your wives? Yes. Yes. I paid less. So
Good. Well, is that I was going to ask you? It's because of the diamond aspect, right?
Is
it's
it
not,
blingy?
Is it
Is it
common to,
blingy?
like,
now I will say he does. He does want another ring for his wedding ring. That does have
fair.
a significant amount.
Oh, this is his engagement,
so.
and he wants to like a. Oh, he's
See,
doubling
but I'm
ring.
okay with just one. I'm okay with just.
Are
one.
you going to have
Some-
2 rings or just
Some
him?
guys will do one for the engagement ring, and then after the wedding, they move it to the right hand, and they wear their wedding ring on the left hand. I just want 1 ring. I don't need to wear 2 rings. He's gonna luck out on that one because he just has to buy one.
The gays are locked in. They're like, hey, no matter what finger you look at, I'm fucking
like,
taken. Okay,
got it
Like,
covered.
You guys are just
Not that
jealous
that stops
fucks.
gays from hitting on each other, but that's neither here nor there. What I recently purchased that I immediately regretted, this fucking Lunchable is trash. This thing
I feel like somebody told you that.
disgusting.
What do
we
we
just
get?
had a
Yeah, which
hurricane.
type was it?
We just had a hurricane come through, and of course I went to Wally World and panic shopped along with all the other fine folks in the Point Siena area. And there were tons, for whatever reason, they just brought out a bunch of Lunchables. I was like, fuck it. I'll grab a Lunchable. And I was like, maybe I should grab 2 Lunchables. I'll grab 3 Lunchables. I grabbed 4
Sometimes they're like $3
Stop it.
$4 or something. You know,
Yeah.
you can get a good.
Yeah. This turkey and American cheese Lunchable, either I fully have had amnesia and do not remember what these were like when I was a kid,
Nah,
or they
they've
have
gotten
gone
worse.
significantly downhill.
Yeah, they've gone down.
Disgusting.
The
bueno.
meat. Am I the only one that feels like how you see the YouTube videos of how this is done, like made, and you get really grossed out? Doesn't that meat look like it's the sludge meat? Like that's going out like
Yeah,
sludge wise, and then they like flat.
It's like
It looks
Lamoon.
that
Bro,
looks
that's making my
like
stomach upset.
That looks pretty nasty.
I'm not a big deli meat guy though. You know.
it's just bad.
Definitely not that deli
I
meat.
knew it was bad when I bought one just to give my son one to see if he liked it, and he thought it was gross.
like, I don't want
okay,
this.
That's not a good
Can't
sign when a
confirm.
little boy wouldn't even touch
Oh,
it.
my girls only like the pizza ones, you know. And I'm like,
Makes
you're not
sense.
fucking eating that in my
I
car.
never got into those. I was like, oh, it's like you don't get to like heat it up.
Oh, I used to love the pizza ones.
I'm
back
with
in the day.
you, Jose. Like that's not a pizza. Like that
Yeah, I
is.
mean, I know that.
It's a cracker with tomato sauce and a pepperoni.
That's what you do when you're stoned and drunk
Whoa.
and you don't have enough time. You just want to eat.
Cracker.
Not in this time of day, Jose. What about you, Chase? Did you?
Yes, I went.
What was yours?
Headphones.
The headphones. The
Oh yeah,
DJ
that was
headphones.
headphones. Chris, what was yours?
Chris.
Yep, mine was pretty simple. Last week went and saw 21 Pilots at Bridgestone. Good show.
I didn't
by the
know
way, if you
that.
guys seen 'em.
Fucking jealous. I
Nice.
saw that.
I like 21
Yeah,
Pilots.
well, I got that for our anniversary. She really, I like heard their music, but she's a big fan, so I never really. So they put on a really good show. I also didn't realize it was just 2 of them. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
actually. That's what blew my mind. Like how good of a show they put on. I was like, oh shit, it's just he's drumming and he's singing. Like that's it. Anyway,
They were in Smashville or what?
yeah, of course they're in Smashville, bro.
Yeah.
He said Nashville, but he said Smashville. Anyway. The biggest regret of purchase I had is she's like, you want a beer? I was like, no, but I was like, we'll split a beer. Sure, we'll go get one. It was $22. I'm like,
Jeez.
you better
one
enjoy the
beer?
shit out of this beer. Yeah, one like tall
one
boy is
beer?
$22. Yeah, I'm like, we better enjoy this
That's-
tall boy. Make it last. $22.
That's worse than Universal or any fucking theme
She's
park.
like, it'll be 21 something. I was like, I'm sorry, this is one beer. I said. She's like, oh, 21. I was like,
You're like, no, I'm
That's
here to
a
see.
24 pack in the
I
store.
was like,
I'm
oh,
here to see 21
that's-
Pilots. No.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
not 21.
You must have made a mistake.
Yeah, oh, that's just one beer. Okay, we will be having just the one beer for $21.
that is
Good
seriously
lord.
like close to a 24 pack in the store.
And it's probably one of those beers that's like way too big that you're not going to drink very fast. So it gets super warm. By the
kind of
time
beer
that
we
you get,
talking,
like, halfway
Chris?
through it.
It was just a Mick Ultra. I'm not. I mean, craft beer. That would have been fucking.
Jesus.
That would have been like $30+. You could have gotten a frozen cocktail for $29.
Was it like a souvenir cup or something?
No, fuck no. It's one of those tall boys.
Did they sign the can?
Love a tall boy.
Not that I noticed because we threw it away. So if they did, then we threw that
Fucked
can
up,
away.
bro.
but
There could have been a signature on the bottom.
No, no signature on that can that I saw.
Just says 21 Pilots. You're a dumbass.
And here's $21 for that beer.
That's wild.
That's
Wasn't worth
fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's not even wild. That's fucking insane. I'm sorry, but that's
When they had all these concessions like smell good, I was like, nope, we ain't even looking at that. I don't even know what those cost if a beer is $21.
that's the most expensive. If you're being literal, like, are you over exaggerating?
No, it actually was $21.
No, I've had that at big concerts before too.
I've
That
never
amount of
I've
money.
never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But
You
I
can
will
get
say
tall boy.
21 I felt like was craft beer. I think
Yeah,
that's
this was
pretty wild to me.
Just
on
a
the
Mickle,
side.
just a Mickey was $21.
And I'm not
I mean,
justifying.
For a water with a hint of alcohol, 21
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah,
Right,
no, that's what I'm
exactly.
saying, Chase.
yeah,
We-
Chase.
Weren't we somewhere in Disney where we found it was cheaper to buy beer though than it was water? Drinking around
Yes.
the world.
Yes. I think
you're
what's
right
the
about
spot
that,
where-
actually.
Like I feel like we got something at a bar and then we went to get a
That
water and the
sounds
water was
accurate,
more
yeah.
than the beer and we're like, well, at that point,
2 years
maybe
ago.
We don't have a
I'm
choice.
doing the
You
responsible
just-
thing.
You have to.
Yeah, you have
That's
to.
just
drink
being
it.
fiscally responsible. Yeah, you have to.
God damn, that's fuck $21 for an ultra. That is.
Oh yeah,
That's
How
wild.
does that
Instant-
cash-
instant-
that cash
instant
goes to
regret.
Orlando?
Stadium.
instant regret.
Yeah.
Smashville, bro, it's a life.
I mean, maybe if the Titans were having a better season, that wouldn't be going on, right? I assume they played. Where did they play?
No, that we were at Bridgestone. That's
Smashville.
where the Predators play. We weren't at
Oh,
the football game.
Bridgestone. Well, Predators, they're gonna have a good season this year. I'm
Yeah,
looking
Kevin's
forward
in about
to it.
hockey, so you know
Yeah,
he'll know. He's your guy for hockey.
The
Utah
Predators
Hockey
and
Club.
my Utah Hockey Club. Yes, super excited.
He's got two
like
teams
it.
in the West.
Jason, what's your immediate regrets purchase?
I brought this up on social media a couple weeks ago. Jose Michael keyed in on this. A lot of people actually keyed in, so I actually made this question up for Chris based off of that. And I blame part of this on Kevin, you. Recently, you were like, "Hey, it's Prime Day. What are you looking at?" And I like sarcastically did a Jason. I was like, I don't know. Who the fuck knows, dude? I don't have a Prime Day list. Gave him a dick. Got off gaming, Googled, and saw protein was on sale. So I bought it, not looking at it, and it came in as strawberry protein.
Strawberry.
And I have to be
Ooh.
clear when I tell you this. I love strawberry. It was one of my favorite ice cream flavors, like growing up. All my friends made fun of me for it.
That's pretty gay. Yeah.
It is very, and that's what my friends were. What are you, gay? I was like, fuck off, man.
Was one of those friends Jose?
Well,
Probably.
were you?
Gay?
The reason why I regret it, though, a lot of people don't know this about it. When I drink my protein, it's like my pre-shake to work out, and I put it in cold brew. So I am stuck in that. Yes.
Wait,
Kevin.
pause.
Yeah.
Pause
Pause,
a fucking second.
Okay,
You
okay,
put your
and this is where
protein
Michael-
powder
yes.
in your cold brew?
Yeah.
Is that
So
really
bold.
does not
That's bold.
He
surprise
got me onto that. It's not bad if you have the right flavor.
okay,
I've
I-
never
right
even thought
flavor.
about trying it, but that's wild.
So
That's crazy.
Starbucks turned me on to it because I saw they had a cold brew protein
Oh,
shake for a second, and
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's not a bad idea. So I was like, I need something like carbs and all that. So I have a little bit of carbs in my protein and I shake it up in a cold brew. And if you get a chocolate and you mix it very well, I promise you, if you like coffee and you like, I don't know about vanilla, that might be a little weird, but maybe. But if you like chocolate and you like coffee and you've had like a mocha coffee, it's very similar. Is it going to be a little bit more stronger with the cold brew? For sure.
Get that dick.
Yeah.
Hang in there, bro.
But anyway,
Don't let it
mixing-
win.
a little bit.
Mixing that with strawberry was gotta be like it brought me back to childhood like cough medicine. It was fucking
Ew.
atrocious. And
Those-
so everyone
those
was
flavors
like,
don't
how can
really
you mix
go
this? Blah blah
together.
blah. And even Michael said like that was I actually got to go back to it. Michael said he would try it, but he thinks that he wouldn't fuck with that either because he was like, no, strawberry protein's the best protein flavor ever. I was like, not until you mix it with cold brew, and you're like, that's fucking gross.
Those
But he said I
flavors-
think he'll
there's
give it
never
a
been
shot. one
strawberry
time.
flavored coffee, so they just
So-
don't. It's bitter and sweet, and man, it's not.
I've tried everything with it to get rid of it, so like I'll still consume it, but like I'm trying to make
Cakes.
protein
Waffles?
waffles. Yeah. I do that with the chocolate, dude. You can make really good waffles with protein mix. Strawberry.
I
No,
saw
fuck
your
off.
recipe.
Yeah, it's legit. Don't use strawberry though. The waffles, I actually put like cuts of strawberry in it to kind of make it like legit, and
To
it
make
still
it
tastes
more
like ass.
strawberry flavor.
Yeah,
Add to the
just
strawberry.
to really emphasize the strawberry.
yeah.
flavor.
Just fucking hit it hard.
hard.
So don't get strawberry protein, and if it is your thing, just don't mix it with cold brew.
There you go.
Good to know.
There you go.
There we go, folks. That is our opening item for the week. We're
So
excited to talk about
We're so
our
open.
next. What's that?
Just say nothing. It's fine. Great. What's next?
Why are you making fun of him, Jose? Well, that's mean. He brought you into his Subaru.
Yeah,
You
you're the
understand that,
first
right?
one to see the Subaru.
Or my Subaru brought you into her. You know,
Ooh.
one of the.
That's
Giggity.
the Subaru did bring me in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This one's fun, guys. I'll explain the blanks a little bit to give you guys some clues. This is Florida Man. I take a Florida Man headline and replace the word with a blank, or in some situations, replace a few words with blanks. This one is from FloridaMan.com out of Clearwater. Yes, FloridaMan.com is a real place, and it's a
Love
pretty decently designed website. A lot of ads, though, unfortunately, but still.
Oh.
That being said, this one's out of Clearwater, and it's Florida Man arrested for blanking on blank in public. So it's an action
Jesus Christ.
on something.
Pissing.
Blanking on blank in public.
Pissing on a statue in public.
Okay.
Shitting on a bunny.
Okay. That's fucking great. The bunny
Shitting
threw me
on a
off,
bunny.
bro.
Bunny's like, why? Bunny's like, why?
Florida man's like, fuck you, bunny.
Stop it.
Puking on his friend. Puking on his friend.
Been there.
Can't relate.
Yep. If everybody heard of the story, Kevin has puked on me. I caught it, basically. He didn't
Love
puke on
you.
me. In his defense,
did.
I
Yeah.
tried to catch his puke.
Yeah.
Why?
His first thought, I got you,
Why?
bro. I'll
I don't
catch
know.
this for you.
Here, let me
so
grab
much.
this for you real quick.
And then I've never seen Kevin move so quickly. The
At
man
that moment
sprinted
in
the
our
fuck out of
lives,
that bar.
hurdle.
Kevin was like, "You are ready to be a parent. Like you are prepared. You can handle it."
Where's Kevin? He gone.
Florida
What do you
man's
got, Jose?
arrested for urinating on a cop car.
Ooh.
That sounds too normal. That sounds like an everyday Florida man.
You can put it on the board.
Uh-oh. Good job, Jose.
Chris, can you put a point for Kevin, please?
Oh.
Oh.
I hope it's for the
about-
bunny
I'm-
part.
It's not the
about
bunny.
sick
It's
of
not
this
the
shit.
bunny.
Bro, if it's a bunny, that would have been great.
It's not
Florida
the
man
bunny.
arrested, but it's close though. It is fucking close. Florida man arrested for pooping on a possum in public.
Wow.
Or a possum. Stand a chance.
Wow. That's incredible.
Like it's a lot of questions, right? Like, how did this possum not move? Two, how did we catch this? Like, how did a cop see this? Like, how did do that? And then also the obvious one, why?
Why? Why in God's name? Why? And I would be too nervous to squat above any animal.
Right? Correct.
With the fact that that animal is
Bite
just
you.
gonna bite your fucking
Yes.
taint off. You know.
Yes. Facts.
That's what I wasn't sure. Is it a live possum? Like it's just like
I can't say. So I'm going to
Maybe
show
he
you the
was playing
headline. I don't
possum,
know if this
so
is the
there's no
actual
way to tell.
possum. Yeah. I just want to claim I don't think this is the real possum, but this
The
apparently is the
opossum.
guy.
The opossums.
Oh,
Thank
I
you
love
for
that
that.
they just picked a picture of a
Aw,
this
that
poor
is
possum
the cutest possum ever.
fell victim to
He's
this
holding up his
That
little
guy.
hand. He's like, "Please, it's just
Please.
Please don't.
And
Please,
he's
no.
got super soft,
Really?
super soft little fur. Like nothing's ever like been touched on his fur ever. And just to think of this fucking idiot Florida man, just shat all over him, just like fucking sprayed him with.
Oh yeah,
fucking,
you want to have some fucking silent letters in your name? How about this silent shit on your face?
Right. Ugh.
That's fucking
Yeah.
dark, Jose,
Oh,
by the
Jose
way.
took it there.
Also, I kind of would have hoped, though, this was the real possum, because that would be even sadder. Like, if somehow they
This
did
is-
get a really good...
This is the
This is
before.
the this is the real possum. This is off the real possum's LinkedIn.
yeah.
This is his actual picture.
He's
it
actually
off.
been hired for several movie titles. You know, like he was
This is
in
from the IMDb page.
Breaking
Oh, we can create
Bad.
one. Should we create one for this guy now? Like, I'm pretty sure you
that's
can
a
make
great
your
idea.
own, like, if you wanted to.
Featured
That would
on
be pretty awesome.
Florida Man.
Be good. But, yeah, congrats, Kev.
Thank
catching
you.
up, dude.
Appreciate. I don't know about that, but yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you are. I'm pretty sure you, Chris, and Jose are very close. You just you can't be last. And I
currently,
think you two are pretty close.
I'm last.
Currently
currently,
last.
And also,
probably.
real quick,
Chris is last.
I just want to say this.
Currently,
Here we
yes.
go.
First and
Here we go.
foremost, Kevin and I are
Congratulations
are tied at
is
12.
what
Chris,
you should have
Chris
said
is last
first.
at 10 points. Chris is last at 10 points. Kevin and I are tied at 12, and Chase is running away with it at 19. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you're last. I also want to point this out real quick because at this point, folks are listening to our show that has dropped on Thursday, and they have obviously already listened to 7 Minutes in Heaven that came out on Tuesday.
Obvious.
And we missed updating the pick'em. So I'm gonna put you on the spot there, Christopher. You want to tell us where we're at in that?
I mean, that's probably not faring much better for him, but yeah, let's go ahead and take a peek there.
Where else are you in last place?
Probably on this too. We're rocking last place everywhere right now.
Fuck, are you in
Let's
last
see.
place in this as well?
Probably.
God damn.
So Chocolate Eater is tied for first place with J $sign overall. So Kev's tied for first.
Still?
Still holding on
yeah.
that number one position, boys. It's not an easy place to be. I'll let you know
And
that.
then-
You got to lock it in week in, week
And
out.
then you've got next up Jason's at 60 and 30. Chase is right behind him at 58 and 33. Then you got to scroll down a little bit. You'll find Jose at 56 and 35. And then I'm sitting there 53 and 38. I got to stop picking the fucking Jags, man. That's
the
killing me a
problem.
game. I'm picking the Jags every week,
Well,
and they're
That
costing
would've
me a
been
game
perfect
every
this
single week.
if I wouldn't have picked the Jags.
I did pick the Jags this week as well, just based off of the fact
I
that
did
it
too.
fucked the Bears. So
Yeah, that's costing me a game each week.
That
Of
sucks.
course, I won't pick them next week, and then they'll win next week, just to say fuck
Exactly.
you.
I don't think I've not picked my team though.
What?
Like,
no,
Like
I
you've
haven't
always
anyway.
picked.
Yeah.
Like you've always picked.
I
that?
always will. I always will.
I always
I
will.
will never not.
I always will.
I mean, if you're in the Jag situation, you lose one more time, and you have that schedule. Yeah, I think you.
I mean, yeah. When some of those games, I'm like, yeah, we're not winning that fucking game. Like, no shot.
you'd be more than happy to be wrong on that and not get a point. You know what I mean?
I feel what you're putting down.
Yeah. That being said, we have She's Always Right. Emily did come at me and say, read this text. And it was, I didn't read the whole text, but said it was She's Always Right. I got a She's Always Right from Chase. Do this as fast as possible. Is that what you said to her, Chase?
I said, if you could get it back to me ASAP.
Wow.
Oh, wow. She
Damn,
put words
Chase.
in your mouth.
Basically
She
was
said,
like, hey, I
get
know
it
that
back
you
to
have
me as
kids
fast
and
as
everything,
possible.
but
Hurry
fuck
the
your
fuck
life.
up.
When was this sent? During her busiest time of the week?
I said, I have
birthday?
She's Always Right question for tonight's podcast. Please answer as quickly as you can.
Wow, she lied to me. She made it sound like you barked orders. I'm gonna go have a talk.
No,
to her.
I mean,
Right
you
now.
know,
We're gonna go have a
I'm
chat.
talk
I didn't
to
have
her.
a She's
I'm gonna-
Always
Whoop
Right
her ass,
ready.
Jason, get her
I didn't have a
straight.
She's Always ready. So when I saw when I got the rundown early morning,
Oh, so fucking early, bro. Shit.
excuse me.
Also, my wife's a weirdo in the sense that she has a lot of unread text. So if you say something that doesn't need a response
second.
to, she yeah. She does not. So
Wait
let's
a
say you say
second.
goodnight.
Wait a second.
Let's say she says goodnight first, and you respond back and say goodnight. She won't read that, and it's still unread on her
why
phone.
does she just open it so that way?
I don't know. I don't know, Jose. That's why I stopped looking at her fucking phone.
I don't know.
It's scary. There's
I'm
push
not sure.
notifications all over the fucking world. There's
Stressing
text
him out how much
messages
there is.
of
sounds
like
very
like
stressful.
and from important people. Like it'll be like me or Jonathan. I'm like, you never even read the text when I say goodnight, I love you. Like you what? Oh, I know I saw it pop up. I didn't need to. Well, you want me to?
I didn't
respond?
read it.
Like a little
I saw
heart
it.
emoticon or something that like I care like or fuck.
Ah.
Yeah, no.
No.
Wow, that's chaotic. Your wife is
Yeah.
chaotic.
No, it's yeah.
I love her, and she's
I love
very
her too.
scary when she's angry. But
Chris knows all about that.
That's chaotic.
Oh, yeah.
We scared. That being said, She's Always Right. I didn't even pick it. Click it.
Pick it.
Click it or pick it or.
You're wrong. I'm right. Just stop while you're ahead. She's always right.
Yeah, apparently not.
This is the segment where I ask your significant other a question and you have to try and guess what they answered about you. This one I'm going to do a little bit differently. Typically, I do multiple choice. This time, I'm going to put them all on the dock. I'll read them off, but I'm also going to put them all on the dock, and you have to kind of connect the line, if you will, to which one you think was said about you. I also have some fake answers mixed in there. So there will be the 4 correct answer, about 5 or 6 incorrect answers mixed in there. And you have to figure out which one was said about you. So I'm putting it on the doc now, and I'll read it off as well. It says, what cliche mantra best describes your significant other? And here's your options. Everything happens for a reason. You only live once. Life is short. You can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which fills up faster. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh,
Never
love.
trust someone who doesn't like dogs. Keep calm and carry on. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And where there's a will, there's a way. So one of those for each of you was said by your significant other, that is your mantra that best describes
us.
you. Yes, it is the mantra that best describes you.
Can I ask you a couple of quick follow-up questions? Right, go ahead, Jay.
My lone question is this is not you didn't give them the list and they picked from that list. They said this out
No,
loud.
so
was one of my
I did
questions.
give them like 3 examples.
Okay. Did they use any of those examples?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. All right, good. That's my only question.
My only other question was, did any of them ask you what the fuck is a mantra?
No, because I gave examples.
Got it.
Oh.
Got it.
Because I would have.
Yes, looking at it, none of them used any of the examples that I gave them. So,
All right, cool.
Cool.
so let's start with Chris.
So Courtney said one of these.
Yes.
I've got
To
2 that
describe
really
Chris,
stand out.
right?
Well, before Chris guesses,
Oh.
I do want to hear what Jason, I'm trying to decide if we should do this from your perspective, which mantra describes Chris, or which one you think Courtney thinks describes Chris. But we'll go with which one you think Courtney picked.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think you need to text me that list and I can put this on the screen so we can look
Okay,
at
It's
it.
on
I can
the
do that
rundown.
also. Yeah.
Yeah, but wait.
It's in the
Or
rundown.
you
It's
can
on the
copy it on the
rundown.
rundown and I can
the
copy
rundown.
it. Either way, give
It's
me
on
the
the
list.
rundown.
It
I
is
posted
currently in the
rundown.
It's on that rundown that was sent this morning. It's on
It's
there.
on the
Was it always
rundown.
there?
No,
No,
I
he just added it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
All
say yes.
Just
Everyone
went
say
through a
yes.
whole conversation.
Yeah, it's been there the whole day.
Hey, you're so stupid.
I'm sorry, guys. I want to say doesn't kill you stronger only because I feel like he'd say that every time you take a shot. You know what I mean?
Doesn't make you strong.
Does it kill you, make you stronger, fucker? Let's go.
Is that?
There you go, Kev.
I mean, I would just say, keep calm and carry on.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Kevin?
Fuck it.
I'm gonna say life is short.
Okay.
I'm also going with life is short.
Chris, thoughts?
Like, one, 2 that stand out to me are you miss 100% of the shots you don't take just because they're shots. So I could see you being like, you're missing out. And then never
That's good.
never trust someone who doesn't like dogs. That one, I'm going to go the shots one. I think it could be that or the dogs.
You are all incorrect because she said you only live once.
You YOLO pussy.
You only
Jesus.
YOLO
Sorry,
once.
YOLO.
I mean, sure, I've
didn't-
probably
you
been
didn't tell me
drunk and
why.
shouted it.
Didn't tell
Sure.
me why, but that's what she said.
YOLO.
I'm sure I've
Also-
probably yelled YOLO before.
Is that a shirt? Because it can't
Hey,
be a shirt. I
guys,
agree with Chris.
YOLO.
Like, you miss
YOLO,
100% of the
fucker.
shots you don't take, but you show a shot glass.
YOLO,
That's it.
bro.
That's great. That's genius. Like,
That's
sure,
kinda
write
YOLO
that,
once.
Kevin, write that shirt down. Write that down.
Nope.
Okay, heard that. I'll write it down, bitch.
Please, thank you.
We're going to go with Jose next.
Jose.
Who do you
Let's
want to...
Kevin. What do you
Yes.
think Michael said?
Oh, I think that you never trust someone who likes dogs. Who doesn't like dogs, sorry.
Okay, Jason.
I think Kevin's right, which is crazy because I want to make this clear, guys. A lot of new listeners don't know this. He wasn't a dog person his whole life, all right? So don't judge him. He didn't know how good it was on this side, but he was a cat guy. I think still is a cat guy. I mean, I think you respect cats a little bit more than
So
dog
you,
people
you
do.
would say that
have
at one
never.
point in his life he liked pussy and now he doesn't. Is that what you're trying to say?
I like what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Kev,
See
that
what you
was nice.
did.
So, but I do think because he is like he is going to be that old man that'll just stop eating at the restaurant and go pet a dog. So I really do
Cap
think
it, dog.
I gotta say, never trust someone who doesn't like dogs. I'm gonna go with that one.
Chris?
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's that, but I'll say everything happens for a reason to be different.
I would punch myself in the
Jose?
face if I.
Why?
God damn, Chris.
Never trust someone who doesn't like dogs. 100%.
Michael said, never trust someone who doesn't like
There you
dogs.
have it.
And his reasoning
man
was
knows me.
because dogs are the best judge of character. And if you don't like dogs, then it tells us dogs don't like you and you cannot be trusted. Super sus.
Super sus. Super sus.
Huh? What are we?
That was like the most
17?
straight
Super sus.
response until he added sus right there at the end. That threw
I
me
don't
off.
think super sus is gay. By the way,
It's not. I know it's a term
It could
that
be
is
whatever
being
it
used a
wants
lot.
to be.
It could be whatever.
it could ride in the Subaru.
It'll be in the Subaru.
100%.
We're going to go with Kevin's next. And I want to hear from Jose first. What did Erica say Kevin's mantra was?
You can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up faster.
Okay. Chris?
See this, I could see Kevin getting the YOLO one too. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
You'll go with which one? The YOLO?
Yeah,
YOLO.
Okay.
You only YOLO once.
yeah,
Jason.
only once.
I want to say life is short, but I don't think that. I think deep down Kevin thinks that, but I don't think he like vocalized it or like shows it well.
Okay.
I don't mean that as a diss or anything. It's just I don't know how to explain it. It's like I know he lives that way, but I don't think it's like he advertises it. You know what I mean?
He closeted.
He's a closet life is short kind of guy. I'm going on a limb. Keep calm and carry on.
Okay. Kevin, thoughts?
For me, I definitely said that phrase. You can wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up faster. I've 100% said that multiple times. But for me, everything happens for a reason. I think is something that I say often. So and
Erica-
also I like to live by that. You know.
Okay. Erica said, I know he has one, but I just can't think of it. Then she said, I forget how it goes. You can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see what fills up faster. I
There you
think that's
go.
how it goes.
Let's go.
I know
She
there's
ain't
probably a
wrong.
better one, but that's what came to mind.
There it is.
So here's the reason my head was at. I said, "What is exposed to the daughters the most?" That's how my head went. So that's why the shit in the hand. I didn't think. I was like, he's not saying that kind of thing in front of his daughters a lot. So that's why I didn't go with that one. But it is the most Kevin one. It's just I don't think he exposes that side of him to his daughters, and that's why I didn't want to choose that.
Well,
That's
she's
fair.
known me for a little bit longer.
You didn't even pick it. You don't even know yourself, Kevin.
I did literally say that. I say
She's
that all
known
the
you longer
time.
than you've known yourself.
But you didn't pick that. No, she definitely
Yeah.
knows him longer.
All right, last one now. Coming on to Jay. So let's
Coming on
let
to
Kev come on to Jay
I'm like,
first.
Jose
Come on,
is
Jay.
so horny,
Let's-
bro.
let's-
The
Kev,
horniness,
come on
it's
to Jay
next
first.
level.
Been like 3
What did-
weeks, man.
It's fair.
What did Emily say is
Use the left
Jason's
hand.
mantra?
Let me go through these real quick. No. No. No.
No.
Live, laugh, love. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Live, laugh, love. Says that all the time.
I will say it's between the last three for me. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. What doesn't kill you make you stronger? Or where there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna say where there's a will, there's a way is too fucking basic.
It is that is yeah.
And you don't think
really
Jay-
happy
would
you
you
said
would
that,
you
bro.
say Jason's not a basic bitch?
I am basic, but that's fucking. Come on, bro.
Basic
Give me
as
at least a
fuck.
little.
Yeah, super.
I will say ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Okay, Chris.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I knew it. I fucking knew.
I just think that
Somebody's gonna start
he
saying
goes
it.
out on a limb a lot. I mean, as far as careers and choices, like he'll just be like, you know what, the fuck it, let's just try it out. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. I'll figure it out.
Okay, Jose.
So that's why I
Same.
picked that.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, and
That's not a
don't
bad
just-
thing either.
don't discredit Jay. I feel like his his mantras have gotten better over the years.
So what would his mantra have been 10 years ago, Jose?
Bro, probably
Touche.
YOLO. Or
YOLO.
live, laugh, love.
YOLO.
Live, laugh, love, bro.
Touche.
Live, laugh, love.
All right, Jason. What is
I would go with either the stronger or ask for forgiveness. I have three trespassing, like written arrest on my record. So that tells you right there that probably is where it is. I don't even know if Emily knows that or not.
Yep, she does now.
Well, she won't know
no,
now.
she doesn't.
Yeah,
she doesn't.
it?
She won't know now.
Spoiler alert.
But yeah, I'm gonna go for ask for forgiveness.
Ask for forgiveness. Yes.
Emily
Ask for
said,
forgiveness.
ask for forgiveness, not permission. He always puts himself in situations where he'll either learn and grow or get in trouble.
Nice.
Accurate as fuck.
It's wildly accurate, yes.
Very.
For sure.
Well, there you
You
have it.
can put
was
it
a good
on the.
I was gonna ask you this, Chase. Do you keep track of all the questions? Because I want to turn these around and get Mary to respond to all
I
of these.
don't.
God damn it, bro.
It's like instantly he's like forgot
Sorry.
already.
Fuck. All right, well, I'm gonna start writing them down now.
We can ask Blair.
Fuck,
Yeah, you can just-
Blair,
you can
keep
just-
track, bro.
Start keeping track, cause she's always right.
I will
Or
give you a
just
full
ask
episode.
the wives to look at their
All their
thread
text
with
messages.
Chase.
Oh, yeah, it's probably the
because
only
there's
time
nothing
you
else they
text them,
talk
right?
to-
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just scroll through all
Kevin
the
had
texts.
to go
and say,
pee.
All right. She's always right. This one is, what is your mantra?
What is your mantra?
Thank you for that.
I will say
Appreciate
when I did the podcast Jose's version, like Taylor, and I did She's Always Right. Mary was very excited to participate. So I think sometimes Mary misses out a little bit because she's the head producer of the show, and she really
I wouldn't say
brings
she's
us
the
so
head
much
producer
content,
of the
yeah.
show. She's definitely the head producer of my part of the show.
Can
And
you think of any-
she's put a lot of suggestions into the show overall. So maybe.
Like I said,
Yeah.
she owns the right to Florida Man. She
Yeah.
sent that to me, and I was
No,
like,
we've actually trademarked that, so we're good.
just
there.
trademark.
nice.
we will
Oh,
sue
you're
the
the one that
podcast.
owns the Florida Man website.
Yeah, we will sue
Fuck
you.
yeah.
Oh, okay, not bad.
Not our
Not
first
bad.
Chill on the
lawsuit.
ads, dude. All right, I get it. Like you're
No,
fucking making money.
I can't.
Let's just.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Oh my god, dude, there's a lot of good ones on this fucking website. Holy shit, you guys can't. I'm gonna block your IP address so you can't access it.
What are we doing?
You can't.
Florida Man headlines, so you
He's
can't.
like,
go
I
to-
found my source right here. So
Yeah. That being
I
said,
wouldn't
guys, we're gonna dive. Oh, we can't. Oh no, this is where we fucked up, and then it's picture time. So we got time. Let me make sure I have all your shit loaded, Jose, because I feel like I didn't do it, but I want to make sure.
It was just
More
one thing.
specifically, the music, so Annie doesn't come at me. I got it.
What is up, my people? It is time once again for another edition of This Is Where We Fucked Up, the weekly fact-checking segment on the podcast where I call out the mistakes of the previous week. This week, we are... Ooh, yeah, get that... Yeah, Kevin. Kevin giving me a little head swivel there, the little, it's coming on my face.
Spear finger.
horniness is distracting him.
It is.
Jose,
It is
bro.
quite distracting all the time. Just like episode 271 was. Episode 271, which was recorded last week, right as Kevin and I are about to get blown by Milton. Fortunately, we survived, but wouldn't recommend Milton for your blowing needs. Glad to be here once again with you all and not dead. Episode 271 also had a few fuck-ups to call out, and we got a couple new additions to the soundboard for you all to listen out to, maybe throughout the episode. Who knows? Maybe they'll pop up during the segment. So, what do you say we not waste any more time and just dive right in?
Right in.
Thank you, because this is where we fucked up in episode 271. Alrighty, folks, it's the time you've all been waiting for. If you listened to 7 Minutes in Heaven this week, which why the fuck weren't you if you haven't? You heard me mention that we were going to bring something back up. And so that was a little teased, and here's the moment. If you have any young ears this might be a great time to send them off, cover them, or really question why you listen to this podcast in front of your kids. Because last week we got literally 6 minutes into the show before Jason brought up something called the masturbation or don't come challenge. Many of us, including Kevin, had never heard of it before, but if you go back and listen to at the very beginning of the show, you can hear Chris in the background very adamantly saying several times, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yep, exactly. Thank you very much, Kevin. That was so funny, wasn't it? It was just so good. So I decided for the pod to do some hashtag research on this and get the details about what this phenomenon is. And essentially, like Jason explained, it's its own sort of subgenre of porn. Although there are some websites or Reddit forums that sort of break down some of these challenges that don't involve any videos, or basically for those folks that get into like fan fiction stuff. The videos themselves, though, are pretty elaborate. So if you go to, if you search "Don't Come Challenge" at your favorite adult content website, and by the way, when I say "Don't Come Challenge," I am talking about the same kind of cum that Chris is talking about when he tells people to come now. It is CUM, come. Thank you, Chris. I love it.
You're
It was like I'm
welcome.
setting these alley oops, and I'm like, Jason's just on fire tonight. We're
welcome.
We're good. These if you search "Don't Come Challenge," you'll get this whole like elaborate options of videos that are produced to essentially challenge you to follow these directions and obviously not come. They'll give you some sort of beat that sort of like a metronome that will guide how fast or slow your stroking is, from very slow to moderate to fast to very fast. They'll throw in
using
some
that
breaks
later.
for you so that you can get some water, or whatever. But you basically follow the instructions in the video through several different rounds, all while a series of clips of people fucking are playing. Typically, it starts pretty mild, like a porn star, or porn actress or whatever, undressing and working its way to some of the more hardcore stuff. So they're not meant to be for the I just need to hurry up and bust a nut kind of person, but more for the I'm gonna relax and make this an experience and sort of build up some intensity and have a good time with myself. These fall within the category of edging, which involves non-penetrative sexual stimulation to the point of orgasm. Kevin is stroking the air. He knows all about edging. These don't answer that question. Actually, never mind. It falls under the category of edging, which involves non-penetrative sexual stimulation to the point of orgasm, then stopping and starting again. It can be done alone or as a couple, and has several benefits, from more intense and pleasurable orgasms to increasing your stamina and concentration so you last longer in bed. You can help improve your, if you're dealing with something like premature ejaculation or erectile dysfunction, it helps with that. And if you engage in something like this with your partner, it actually has been said to improve communication with couples. So in a nutshell,
Do it.
Do I have to?
thank you. It's kind of,
I wanted to do this. For some weird. Okay, not again. It's too much.
Okay.
No, there's never too much of that.
oh, it was a bit much. Kevin totally failed the don't come challenge just right now.
Yes.
In the nutshell, it's kind of like working out to improve your sexual experience and performance. So So pull up your favorite "Don't Come" challenge and.
Don't they range really long though? Like I've never attempted the challenge. I've seen them, and I'm like, all right, what's the video about? Like I'm like, oh shit, this is like you said, it's pretty in there. But like, do they range? Like, aren't they really long?
It's definitely in there, and they can be pretty long depending if Chase is in the video or not.
Chase.
We
gotta get another one. Gotta get another one.
I saw
so loud. It's so loud.
It's so great. I love it. It's perfect. It ranges from anywhere from like 5 to 6 minutes to like some like 15-minute long videos of
Jesus.
Just can you pull it off? Can you not come? And it's got several different rounds, and so that way, just like your favorite workout video, if you know that you made it 2 rounds last time, you can make it your goal to make it 3 the next time around.
There you have it.
So
fucking awesome.
Have it.
Sounds like fun, guys.
Jason's found a new workout.
It's like, all right.
You're not lying to your wife now. What are you doing? I'm working out. All right.
Exactly.
Gotta work out. Trying to get better.
Fuck off. I'm in round 2. I'm round 2.
You want to work on our communication? Come here. Stroke my dick. The next one is a perfect transition because it could be what would result of Kevin if he tried the Don't Come challenge. We're talking about strokes and not the kind with your hand on your penis. Last week, Chris gave us an Am I an Asshole about a guy who stood at a busy grocery store line with no items to hold a spot while his family was grabbing 8 items. In the process, every single one of us determined that the guy was an asshole except for Kevin, who of course didn't, and Jason was trying to explain to him why he was wrong, because he was wrong. And then Jason said, quote, "Kevin is having a stroke. Is your right side numb?" End quote.
Jesus,
now,
Jason.
This would have been a solid attempt to determine if our geriatric friend here was in the middle of a stroke. But what would have been most accurate would have been if any single particular side had gone numb. You okay, Kev? I'm not sure if you're having one right now.
Is it happening?
Oh, so a stroke can cause numbness on one side of the body or any particular side of the body, including your face, your arm, or your leg. The side of the body that's affected depends on which side of your brain is currently stroking. A right-sided stroke affects the left side of the body, causing numbness and pain, weakness, paralysis, vision problems, and balance issues. And a left-sided stroke affects the right side of the body, causing other neurological impairments. Now, folks, strokes are medical emergencies that should be treated as soon as any of these symptoms become apparent, for a higher survival rate and a lower disability rate. So if the next time that your friends are explaining to you why it's a total dick move to hold a line with no items at the grocery store, even if you're letting a guy pass every now and then and you experience these symptoms, please dial 911 and seek medical attention as soon as possible. There you have it. Strokes. The last fuck up is a quick one from me. Last week I said statute of limitations, referring to Blair, who is submitting himself to listening to all of our old episodes for some reason. And his voice nugget that we thought was I moan for 2 voice nuggets, but it was never I moan, actually. That was a fuck up in itself. But the fact that there's no limit to when a listener can slip into my DMs to call out a fuck up that I may have missed. What I meant to say was statute of limitations, not statue.
Shame.
Thank you very much.
Shame.
So if you, for some reason, decide to submit yourself to re-listening to the older episodes on the pod and catch a fuck up I missed, there is no statute of limitations, and you should slip into my DMs right away to call that shit out. So thank you to Mayor Adamson for holding me accountable on that one. Now that Jason is staring at his phone and not prepared to hit a button, it is time for last week's moment of cringe. Oh, nice. Very good. Look at that little mouth. That little mouth can suck a dick.
Hey, don't come yet. Don't come yet.
Not yet. You got more?
Not yet.
Oh God.
Thank you for your contribution there, Chris. And thank you all very much. That does it for this week. If I missed anything, you know what to do. Just slip into my DMs. It doesn't matter how old the episode is. At HipHipJose14 on Instagram. Thank you, Mayor Adamson, for the supplemental producing and research. And until next week,
Bye.
peace.
See ya.
I moan send a voice nugget and I can't find it. It's driving me crazy.
So she did send one.
No, because of me fucking up saying that she sent one. She never sent one.
And now
but she
you
sent another
can't
one.
find that as well.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Wow, I moan.
She sent it over the weekend. And I know I saw it. Like I've tried every message. She doesn't have like.
We love you, I moan. You
it's
should
crazy
just send your
too.
voice nuggets to me.
Yeah, that's on me. Picture time. We don't have. Wait, do we have a video intro?
Yep, we do.
Oh snap!
The sassiness.
Sass.
We do.
So sassy.
Are you queuing it up?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was the guy running the show here. Let me find it for you. It's
when did
picture time.
He's sassy Smurf.
And it's
So
got flashes of light.
I don't remember this.
Did you
No.
delete my shit?
100% did not delete your shit.
Wow.
That's
Are you
cool,
having
man.
a stroke?
Are you having a stroke? Wow, Jason.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember seeing this. I'm not saying it doesn't
everybody
exist.
remembers it's picture time, and there's flashes of light, and but it's fine. Anyways, it's picture time.
You don't have the copy? You lost it? It's gone?
You lost it. You hear the language.
It's been lost. It's gone.
You misplaced it.
We lost it in this, but you have the hard file to unlost it.
So hard.
I was like, Jose just couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
Just heard so hard.
Anyways,
I'm sorry,
this is it, folks. This is where we're gonna show some pictures to the boys. For those on YouTube, this is a grand special because you get to see all the pictures. But we are going to describe them as well. That's part of the picture time. That's actually the biggest part of picture time. I'm gonna have these guys describe what they're seeing. So I'm super excited about that. We're gonna go ahead and get started here. Let me start with.
Share your screen, please.
Are you gonna share your screen? You want to tell us?
You don't tell me
I'm
I
not.
don't know what's happening. I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, I mean, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, we're just gonna have to. Okay. Talk about something for a minute because we gotta redo everything here. We'll be right back, folks.
If only we had Jason, you're muted. If only we had a voice nugget to play here. That would
That's on me. I take responsibility of that one. You know what's really bad?
We're in shambles.
It's really bad. I spell out I moan to spell out Naomi to make sure I'm spelling it right.
So you spell it and then you back up.
Then you spell it backwards.
spell
You
it
like to get the correct way. That's pretty funny.
I love the way your brain works.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
I love the way.
Yeah, I don't. She always sends in the. Maybe it got deleted, but why would it get deleted?
Why would you delete it?
I don't. That's literally why. It's what I just said.
That's fair.
God damn it, bro.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are back, folks. Picture time.
We are back.
Thank you guys so much
are
for
back.
being here. First one. I want wrong answers only for the boys. What are we looking at right here? What is this?
Ooh, she just
Wrong
farted.
answers.
Just shit your pants.
Somebody farted. Shit your pants. Chase, are you?
I'm gonna say she.
Highlander here?
Nope.
Homelander.
Nope. Close, Jose.
Highlander.
So confidently, you're like Highlander.
Close.
Someone said FSU didn't deserve to be in the playoff.
Oh, yeah, I like that. So that was Homelander with his kind of scrunched up face looking at somebody like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Next picture. Get excited. I want somebody to explain this one. This is Tesla, who recently, had their big presentation. And Jason, why don't you explain what we're looking at here?
So yeah, we got iRobot, then you have the Tesla robot, then you have the iRobot. The iRobot robots, what they look like, and then you have the Tesla robot, looks very similar. Then you have the iRobot bus and the Tesla bus, very similar. Same with the cars and the iRobot cars. So yeah. I will say though, I'm pretty sure he's been vocal that a lot of his designs are influenced by the entertainment business, but I could be wrong there.
It basically seems like he got really high one night and watched iRobot
and was like, let's do this for real.
Yes.
It's live action.
If you look at his Cybertruck and everything else, like I feel like everyone knew that. Like if you see that, you have to assume the movies influences his design. I figured that was just common sense
for sure. But it's just laying it out like this, so so specifically.
I don't think there's anything wrong with taking inspiration from movies, but
movies
that where robots take over the world, that's
that's where your inspiration was from.
That's a choice.
That is interesting. Next, he's going to create a robot that looks exactly like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's going to be rough stuff.
Run.
Skynet.
I will say
Skynet, maybe.
I don't know the design law, but I feel like you could make an argument if it is actually considered copyright, but I feel like there is some plagiarism here a little bit. Like it's almost to the point that it's too fucking close. Like I wonder if the artist had, like, whoever designed the set for this has an argument when it comes to this. Like if they could actually take this to court if it's close enough.
Well,
I would say no.
With all these robot movies, like futuristic movies, like there's something that you like. Do you want to make this movie because you're putting that into, the geniuses' brains who can actually make that shit happen? So.
But you have things like Star Trek influenced the cell phone, right? Like there are like entertainment has influenced like technology. Yeah. So, but here I'm just like curious. Like if I was the artist, would I be a little upset? I'd be like, I think so.
I mean, I would be. It'd be straight.
It's pretty close.
Or I would claim it. Be like, I'm flattered.
Yeah. Thank you for taking my ideas and.
I feel like the robots are like, a human body. I don't know. They don't have a face. I don't think that you can say the robots look just like...
I agree. I think that's
the biggest difference.
For now.
But the toaster on wheels, definitely.
I mean, that's...
Bro.
And his new car, the one at the bottom, for those of you not seeing on YouTube, but it shows this new car that he's coming out, doesn't have a back window. I was telling Jose about this.
Yeah.
So I assume it's just cameras, which, I mean, essentially when you look in your rearview mirror, you could just be looking at a camera anyways, but if that camera fails for whatever reason, you're kind of fucked. But anyways, Chris, I want you to talk about the next one if you don't mind.
Don't. Hey, that's just me. That's just me after running some stadiums, kind of gaining some inspiration, trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm not thinking live, laugh, love right there. Look at those fucking shorts, bro.
Who took this?
I don't even remember who took that picture.
This is Chris's profile pic for the longest time.
Probably. I'm just gaining inspiration inside Doak Campbell Stadium. Just
love.
I just got his fucking shorts, bro.
He's got his Asics, his like knee long, almost past the knee short,
capri pants,
sagging obviously with his
Calvin Klein 20-year-old Chris, obviously.
What do we got there? Some American Eagle undies? Is that
probably?
Life's a garden.
Hookah shell.
I got the pooks. I got the pooks on, of course.
Oh, puka shell, not hookah.
You are literally the ad for American Eagle.
Yeah, right that was it. I sent that in. Never heard back. It's a bummer.
Looking over Doak Campbell Stadium.
Yeah. Back when you could do stadiums. Yeah, you can enhance it if you want to. Go for it.
What were you? What I mean, what kind of thoughts were going over your mind at that moment? You think?
Probably just me, young kid, 20 years old, trying to just think about life, trying to think about the future. What am
is this what you imagined, Chris?
Yeah, I'm actually just thinking like, where are we going tonight? Get fucking drunk or do something like that.
No way, guys. He's looking across and says, actually, there's one more bleacher over there.
I got to go hit that side of the stadium.
100%.
It's like,
I'm going to go run on that
side. If I do
side.
25 on the end zones or 15 on the sides,
No. He was
sides were much harder.
He was thinking to himself, would I rather run the stadiums for 2 more hours or take a nap?
Yeah.
I would rather run stadiums.
Eat a Taco Bell taco.
Ooh, you threw in Taco Bell. That's the tough part.
Next one is a former guest of ours.
Kiva?
Yeah, and anybody want to comment? How about Chase? What's
I'm trying to figure out what she's eating.
What's the caption say though?
It says Leah has the ability to bite and swallow at the same time.
She's a superhero. It's her.
Yeah,
what is
this
she
is,
eating right now? Is that
what's
salmon?
that?
Lobster?
That's a good question,
No, what is
folks. That is a great question. There's so many good questions. The questions are everywhere. Some are great, some are bad. We never
It's
know.
not a hot dog. It's a picture of a hot dog,
No,
but it's
but here
I
we
know,
are.
It's very confusing. I'm very confused.
I mean, I can search her up real quick while you guys talk about it.
I got you.
She was a good guess. A good
She
guess.
was.
She's a great guest. She does want to come back on. I joked around, and she was like, "I'd love to come back on." So
yeah. I
the
share her
problem
shit all the
is
time.
she's Europe, so we got that time zone's a fuckery. So,
Fuckery.
but that being said, if that's salmon, she's how do you not get like mercury poisoning
I'm not
or
sure
something, you know?
what it is. I can't really
I
find
don't
it. I mean, it does have a hot dog next to it. There's no way that's
Yeah,
a
that's
hot
the
dog.
confusing
not a
part.
hot
Yeah,
dog.
it's definitely not.
I'm trying to
That's
look at like, the ones on the table and see if I can. But
Like
no.
salmon. It looks like salmon, but it could be
It's
something
salmon.
spicy
I don't
too
think it's
as well.
salmon. I don't think
I
it's
think
salmon.
that's salmon.
It could be like a spicy log, like a chicken log. If you think about chickens.
You can you reverse can you reverse Google this?
You can reverse Google it
Okay,
while I look around for sure. Yeah.
I'm doing it right now. I'm sorry.
Just
There.
let it roll.
Kobe
for
has
now.
the opening.
right, I found it.
First, we're gonna look at her. I still don't. Unfinished beef. Unfinished beef.
What?
What is
I don't even
unfinished?
know what that means.
I'm terrified to even know what that is.
Yeah,
but it was a part. Actually, that's crazy because she was a part of that Netflix special, and I am ashamed to say that I did not watch it. And
Hey, you see
there
the
she
calendar
was.
that she's dropping?
yes, I'm excited
pretty
about
hot.
the calendar.
That's hot.
For those of you who
Good for
don't
you.
know, go follow Leah Shakiva on any sort of platform, and you're welcome. That's all I
I
can
feel
say.
like she can pull off a good Catwoman for sure, right? Like
She's-
if she
Oh,
could
yeah.
act,
She's
she can do
smoking
that.
hot, and she can eat
and she's
more
built
than
as
I can.
fuck.
And
And
she can
she's- yeah.
bite and swallow at the same time.
I have heard that. Yeah.
So
That's
shout out
crazy.
to one of our former guests, Leah. I got one more photo, and then we got a video. Actually, let's do the video next.
Oh, I thought it was picture time.
Well, you're
Movie
welcome.
picture time.
This one's for Jose. Jose, I need you to explain this one to everybody.
His eyes.
I just like this.
Oh, that's good. There it is. This is what that beautiful squawk that you heard there.
That's
Wait
close.
a second. No. Kevin's going in for this, and
I
Jose,
was.
you're
It
holding
felt right.
back. Jose, you're
felt
holding
right.
back.
Kevin was
What?
going all the way in there.
There's a couple.
Look at me
here.
already.
Understand.
Look at the
locked
eye
in.
contact he's already making.
That is solid.
already
eye
locked
contact,
in.
Kevin. That is solid
I
eye
need to make
contact.
sure that for our listeners that have been listening for
Yes, please.
a while, that I explain what we're looking at here. Look at the look on my face. Like Kevin is like. I'm like, oh, I'm just kidding, and Kevin's like, I'm gonna fucking
not.
eat your face.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
not kidding.
I was
This
ready.
Was at Jason's wedding, where I was the best man.
Yes,
we
that's
pre-wedding.
Congratulations.
Pre-wedding,
Good job,
there
man.
were these champagne bong flute things that we were drinking champagne from, and so Kevin and I. Of course, because we were doing ours together, we wrapped our arms around each other like a newlywed couple would be drinking champagne. We look at my eyes right there. We went
coming
deep.
to that
We
later.
Swallowed. we swallowed very deeply, and then we stopped for a moment, and both were like, "This is a good moment for us to, solidify this love right here." And
Not
leaned
your
in for a
face.
kiss.
No.
Yeah, not at first.
You're holding back, bro. You're
Yeah,
not
Kevin was
puckering
all.
up anything.
Kevin had eye contact the whole time.
Well, what was I supposed to do? I'm the one.
it's pretty
that
clear.
Actually,
Not at that moment. Like we weren't.
Not at that moment. You did not come out to
it
us by
doesn't
then.
just happen overnight. It's kind of been there forever. But,
Yeah, no, but like, just fucking, you should take advantage of the situation.
I couldn't give out any, suspicion, and no sus behavior. Although
What is that? What are we doing?
He didn't want to be sus, Kevin.
Sus.
Are we bringing back the clue words or like the secret words that we got to guess?
We could.
No, it's just short.
That's what it seems like.
Suspicious.
He's just doing abbreviations.
You know, it is kind of rare that none of us have, like, I don't think any of us have accidentally or purposely, like, funny, like, kissed each other, right? Am I right to say that? Has anybody kissed anybody on the lips?
One of y'all for sure.
On the lips? On the lips?
Yeah, I definitely
I don't
feel
think
like
so.
so.
Yeah, I don't have you.
Kevin has definitely kissed me in the lips before.
No. I've definitely made out
I don't
with
know
his
after
cheeks
seeing.
plenty.
I've kissed your cheeks at least 1,000 times. You know?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I believe
Jason
that.
has done the same. So.
I'm a kiss cheek. I'm a kiss cheeker. I'm a
kiss
cheek
cheeker?
kisser. I'm a cheek
He's like
kisser.
he's a
cheeky
head
kisser?
too.
Yeah.
So Jose,
so
question:
tall,
if I held that kiss for a certain amount of time, would you try to kind of a little bit,
Make a move.
Just a
bit,
little.
You know,
just a little tongue?
I wasn't turning away from it.
If I held that, if we kissed and I held it for like more than
Who pulls away first?
2.5 seconds,
That's a valid question.
Press play.
Who pulls away first?
Let's do a frame by frame.
Oh,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kev's pulling back. Kev's like, no.
Sorry.
Kev went in it
because
more,
he
but
didn't commit.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
agree
Kevin
with
locked
Kevin.
in the eye contact, and Jose
Because
wouldn't commit to
I
it.
went in hard at first. Look how hard I
did.
go in.
You did.
You're locked
You went
in
into
there.
his
So
space.
With
You see the
lips
chin
puckered.
go up? You see the chin go up?
And you
the
see
fucking-
Kev, and then Jose looked like he just got kissed and he's wiping off his mom's kiss off his lips. Like, oh, I don't want this.
I did lean in for it a little bit further. Kev kind of just stopped.
Yeah, but your lips don't look like you're trying to kiss anything. It looks like you're
Yeah,
like,
you're not puckered. They're just
man.
there.
I'm fucking Leah Shakiva here. Like I can't kiss and
Shout out,
swallow
Leah.
at the same time.
Shut up.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
So there's
Come
that.
Beautiful.
Well, that's enough for that, right? Don't you think?
think so,
Let's
yeah.
move on to the next thing. Let me take this off the screen. This is one that I just found today. I mean, I knew it was in pictures, but Jason, you want to explain why you're so upset? Like right
He
here.
did
in
not.
this
He did not like
situation?
that haircut. He didn't like the haircut, I guess.
And what's going on here, Jay?
so we're at the barber. This is preparing for Jose's wedding. It obviously did not succeed.
Didn't sit well with you. Is that what you're saying? It didn't sit well with
I
you?
had choice words before they got married and stuff like that. I want to be clear. Been the main friend that has bitched about a few of his exes many, many of times. But that being said, that's not what's going through his head. It's me not knowing what to do because I haven't gotten a haircut in a barber probably 5 years before then, and then 5 years.
We can
after
tell
then.
by your hair there. It's not you're more trimmed up now that you're married. I'll say that.
It does kind of look like we're a couple that just got into like I just said the wrong thing, and I'm like, hey babe, like it's
There's
fine.
Like, I'm
regret in Jose's
sorry.
eyes.
Sorry,
I
like
ain't
Trying to work it
sorry
out.
You have to be here, but
Don't talk to me right now.
look, I'm gonna do this, but just don't say anything to me.
I got a
Jason's
weird
just ignoring
fucking
him.
nose. Can we look at the like it? You can see where I've broken it. It's a weird.
We
it's-
talk about it a lot.
That's a weird.
Yeah.
Like, and you
Kinda
see
hard not
Jose's
to.
nose. That's a fucking pretty nose. It's
He's
almost
got a
perfect.
nice nose. He's got a nice
God
nose.
damn.
Mm.
And then you
Nice
put it
nose,
next
huh?
to that goddamn nostril. It's like, ugh, not a good look, Jay. Not a good look.
Yeah.
Like my ears though. Go with my ears.
You do like yours?
Don't like that.
What do you like about your ears?
Body?
There's not a lot of fat on the bottom right here. Like some people have too much fat.
That's
It's like-
cartilage, for the record.
no, this is cartilage. The what you
Yep.
pierce. Are you sure? I thought that was just fat lobe. I didn't think cartilage was in there.
Yeah, it's cartilage.
Kev seems
Someone
pretty
go look that
I have
confident.
a guy who will fact check that.
Okay, all right, cool. I want to know this right here. Is this cartilage or is this fat? That's all. I feel
He's
like
talking about
Jose
the little
already knows the
flippy
answer.
floppy.
The little flippy
Break down the
floppy.
whole ear for you.
Yeah, we're gonna get a good fucking lesson. But yeah, this is a great photo. I actually did not know this existed.
It does exist. That's all I got for picture time. It was a little trip down memory lane. I think everybody enjoyed it.
It was okay.
What was your favorite one?
The video, without a doubt.
What was a good one?
Definitely the picture of you getting fucked by Chase. Oh, we didn't do that one.
No,
Well, we
that's just a
see that-
weekly. That's just a
we do
weekly
see that
picture.
plenty.
Yeah.
see that.
It's always there.
That's picture time every week. Is that one?
That's back-to-back weeks of you backing it up. This is great for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I got man
keep that
tits
up,
right
huh?
there. I'm not real happy about it.
Not bad. Not bad. The traps are trapping though, you know?
Always,
they
bro.
do. That's what they do.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Which one's
Beautiful.
Miley Cyrus and which one's?
I
You
can't tell.
can't know the
cannot
difference.
tell.
It's Miley.
It's probably the only time I've ever found Miley attractive is in this photo, and I don't know if it's because
When-
It's
Kevin.
because
Oh,
Kevin's doing it. That's why.
It is. It's because
You
you're looking
associate
at
it
Kevin.
I mean, you could have cut a little bit more out of my face there on the left side. Not the
You
greatest.
should have bent your hips more, bro. You're not even popping your hips. And how do we miss
should
the
have been
fucking
popping my hips
unbuttoned
a little
pants?
bit.
Oh wait, I know I
literally
tried.
was just thinking that.
No, we tried. It was.
It is.
I
It
don't
is
think you were
unbuttoned.
wearing-
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You just,
But
it's not unzipped.
It's not like unzip.
Yeah,
right?
I
should've
think I tried to
unzipped
get you
them.
to unzip, and you said no shot. I have standards or something like that.
I have things I won't. That's a
Sounds
line
I
you
think I
won't
said
cross.
like I wasn't wearing underwear, so
Yeah.
Oh.
you know, I'm not shaved like she is. Shout out Miley. So yeah,
Oh.
Good.
Good for you.
Also, like every episode, bro. we
awkwardly
can never
moving into that.
move
tip.
into that
Yeah, it
shit,
just
bro.
goes right to.
It's.
We really gotta stop doing Kevin's segments right before dead tip.
Come on, Chris. You got to produce a little bit differently here, guys.
Chris,
Or is it on
come
purpose?
on.
Yo, you just need to fucking chill right
We're
there.
just
I'm
happy
on 1
you're
gallon
here,
of
Chris.
NyQuil and a lot of caffeine. Get the fuck off my back.
You doing
All right, what's up?
What's that? Doing shots? of
doing
what?
shots? You
Yeah.
doing shots tonight?
Yeah, I'll take shot glass right here.
Nobody reads.
It's been empty the whole time.
Fuck hell.
Are you supposed to be on your iPad? You know what, young lady? Do you want to go to timeout? 1, 2, 3. It's time for dad tip.
All right, quick dad tip for the week. Make sure that you keep your house in control. So as far as like manners and things go, that can go really quickly. So I just want to tell you guys who are kind of in that beginning moments, you know, like if you let it go a little bit where they're just like, yeah, okay, or oh, whatever, yeah, yes, and you're like,
Am I gonna get arrested?
yeah, it gets out of control quick. So stick by your standards. Like, you know, I know some families are like, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. If that's the way you are, you know, I would stick by that. Or, you know, what I always tell the girls is at least acknowledge adults. Like, I can't stand when somebody's like, I'm sorry if I interrupted. What am I interrupting here? Writing a novel over there. Anyways, just acknowledge adults. So if an adult's like, you know, hey, you know, maybe you should try doing this, doing that, you know, Avery, and they just like don't say anything back to the, I fucking
Avery.
can't stand, or Sydney, it don't matter, you know. Like just be like, yes sir, or yeah, okay, or oh, okay, or like, yes ma'am, I hear you, or any sort of rebuttal, you know, because I can't stand when people are like, just like often willy-nilly just ignoring everything that somebody's just told you, especially an adult. But respect is the most thing in our household. It's just respect. Like I always tell my girls, would you talk to your teacher that way? No. Then why the hell are you talking to me that way? You know, I am your father. They are not. You know, I'm not saying go fucking mouth off to your teacher, but why are you talking to me in a tone of voice that you wouldn't even talk to your teacher about? So, you know, keep that in mind when you, because what's gonna happen if you don't keep it under control, it gets out of control quick, and they just think they can say and do whatever the fuck they want. And I don't think that's what you want. It could be. If that's what you want, then do what you do. Do what you do. Once again, dad tip is not telling you how to run your household. It's just you know, my suggestions.
It's just a tip.
It's a tip.
Just the dad.
Oh,
Just the dad.
So yeah, that's all I got for this week. Keep it in control before it gets out of hand. And I'll go ahead and wrap it up unless you guys got anything you want to talk about. No?
Jason said no.
I said, no, I got one more thing. I'm trying to think. I don't know, man. I go back to when we talked about it. I want to know if you get more of that sass with the girls versus boys. I'm sure there's some like commonalities, but
Well, all the boys that I have in my family, I don't get too much sass from, which is nobody. So
okay.
Yeah, I got all girls. Talking the wrong fam.
Mine just calls me out when I'm wrong, or like if I'm doing something wrong that I told him. Like for example, like he'll call me out anytime I forget to put. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Anytime I forget to put my seatbelt on, he'll be like, "Dad, your seatbelt." He's not like sassy about
breaking
it.
the rules.
Kind of, yeah, with that kind of tone.
Oh yeah, Avery
That's what
tonight.
it
I
is
was
now.
like, we were talking about homework and stuff, and I was like, you have a vocab test on Thursday. I mean, a spelling test on Thursday, and she's like, a spelling test, Dad. I got a spelling test, and I was like, I know that's why I corrected myself. You don't need to correct me because I already corrected myself. So fucking like. She's like,
That's
well, I'm
wild.
just saying, like, it's not a vocab test; it's a spelling test. I was like, yeah, that's why I corrected myself. We're already past that.
We're past
You
that.
know, like,
We've done
Way
this.
past that.
Damn.
it doesn't take into
That is sassy.
And is
Oh,
she
brother.
that sassy with your mom?
Oh, brother.
yes.
So she's just as sassy with you as she is with Erica.
Yeah. Erica is a fucking G when it comes to just like letting a lot of shit slide off of her because she's with them more than I am. Whereas I'm like, oh, fuck no, you are not about to get away with that,
Excuse me?
Erica like does that same thing as I'm not saying like she's, just like a let whatever happen parent, but she's probably at that point during the day is just like, I've dealt with so much
She's
at this
had
point.
enough
Like,
at that point.
yeah, I'm fucking toast.
I'm fucking
So.
toast.
Well, you know what that means, Jay. Same with Emily, right?
Oh no, Emily's the exact same way. She even jokes around it with the parents. I said, "Do you want me to take when we dropped the family off at the airport?" I was like, "Do you want me to ride in the car with the kids, or do you want to ride?" She's like, "No, I can handle them crying more than you can. Like, I'll lose it. Like if Connor will."
Pull
He
the
has
car over.
random ones, but yeah, no, like I will say, yeah, I definitely react a little bit more than she does, but it's little things too. Like, so if he's done it once or twice that he like talked back to mom like really aggressively, and I was like, oh hell no, and he saw fear in his life, and I said, you will never talk to your mom like that or to a woman like that again, and he's like, what do I got to do? And I was like, you're going to timeout, and he just screams, and then Emily's like, ignore it. I'm like, I can't ignore it. He just wants fucking attention. So I feel you.
Yeah, Avery tried to pull like something like that tonight, where like she was like, "I know you guys are mad at me. You can hide it all you want, but I know deep down you're mad at me." And like we weren't like really that mad, just kind of,
Slightly
like fed up with it. And Erica was like going to bed, and we'll all both come in and give you a kiss goodnight. So she goes in there, and Erica walks in, and Erica's like, okay, you need to just lay down and go to bed because you're being too much. And Erica kissed her, and she started to walk away, and Avery was like, see? She didn't say it, but she was like, and I was like, don't do that behind her back. Like, we're the same
not behind her
person. I called her out right in front of Erica. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's Erica watching the show, liking my comment.
Yeah,
there.
she's like, yep, I like that comment.
I was like, don't do that because, look, we're the same person. If you do that, talking behind her back to me, or if you talk behind her back to me about me, then, you're going to get called out for it. Don't be stupid,
That's important though. You kind of can't let that slide because then they'll be like, oh, well,
Daddy doesn't care. Mommy
doesn't care.
Yeah, you're in deep shit when she finds out that like you let her talk behind her back.
Yeah. Oh, all the time I'll be like,
United Front. That was a dad tip at one point.
Yeah, for sure.
See?
All the time I'll be like, she'll be like, can I go over to so and so's house? I'm like, what does mommy think? She says you're an adult. Why don't you just make a decision on your own?
Whoa.
And I'm just like, she told me that like on Saturday.
I'd be like, well, this
She's like,
decision's
why do you-
easy then.
Bitch, what do you can't
She's like,
decide
why do you
yourself?
need
Like,
mommy?
Make your
She's
own
like-
fucking choice,
She's like,
okay?
you're my dad. Just make a decision because she knows what the answer is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, nope.
Wow.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Before we wrap it up, I did finally find it, guys.
Her name's Naomi.
Now,
That's I
real
moan
this
backwards.
We'll see.
Unless Blair hacked her fucking Facebook account and messaged me through her account, this is her. But I mean, it could be because I haven't heard it. It's 57 seconds long and it says voice nug.
Okay, so I was on the edge of my seat trying to remember what I sent in because I've been so busy with all the kids and just life in general has kicked my ass, y'all. Anyhow, I was like, what did I send in? What did I say? Like, what was I talking about? I was waiting, and Jason, you fucked up. Anyhow, also, I'm good. We had no issues with the hurricane here. Both times through Helen, the hell. And Milton spared us completely. We didn't even get rain for both of them. We're probably due now. Next one is going to be really bad, and we're going to be like wiped off the face of the planet. However, my flex is I live on like one of the highest points in Pensacola, so if it floods, I am solid, y'all. Anyhow, talk to you later. Bye.
Baby, ow. That is
That's
parent
awesome.
life, like right there.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad she made it out of all the storms okay. A lot of people dealt with some shit.
To hear your
So.
voice, and not Blair's voice when we thought we were going to hear your voice.
Yeah, that's fair. Good stuff. Okay, wrap it up, buddy. What are you staring at right now, by the way?
I'm looking at my phone.
Don't come challenge videos.
Don't come challenge videos, things like that.
He's getting them queued up for later.
Nice. What genre are we gonna pick before?
Huh?
Before you wrap up, what genre are you gonna pick for the Don't Come videos? Like they have different things. Like you can go all asses, like natural. You're going for old ladies.
I'm not a fake guy, so all natural would be definitely in the play. I'm not not
a fake guy.
You don't like polished porn either. You like the amateur stuff.
I can't stand polished porn. Yeah, polished porn's just too fake and too.
I like a good 3-point lighting. You know what I mean?
I have to pay for this pizza with.
Yeah.
Too much nose shadow. I would have probably did a backlight on that one. A little.
I could just imagine Emily, like her fantasy is like to film a porn or film like a sex tape, and she's like, okay, so do you want to just go get a camera and put it on there? And he's like, no, just wait, like, babe, I have to hold on, I gotta get this one over here.
No, she's like, hell no. One of your cameras shoots 8K. There's no fucking way I want my ass on camera at 8K. Like, so that's the issue. Honestly,
amateur only
quality.
for me. Amateur only.
Yeah.
I can't stand fake porn. Anyways, love you guys so much. Make sure you check our website, cup2cuplife.com. You won't find any porn on there, but you won't find any spaces either. Don't put any spaces in that website, cup2cuplife.com. You can find everything you need to know on there. Merchandise. You can, anything you ever needed in your whole life. Our social sites are Cup to Cup Show. Cup to Cup Show, no spaces as well. Cup to Cup Show on any social site. The CTC OnlyFans on Facebook. Go do that as well. Join that group, the CTC OnlyFans on Facebook. And also, if you know any interesting people, any interesting guests, make sure you hit us up. We're always looking for new guests for the podcast. We don't really care how many followers they have, 7 million, 50 million. It's got to be over 1 million. No, I'm just kidding. We don't really care. We've had a beekeeper on here, and we had a great conversation with them. So we've had, Leah Shadkiva, and she blew up, man. She's hot stuff now, literally and figuratively. Figure.
Got it. You got it.
Stroke sitting.
You can do it. Yeah, it's hitting you at the end.
Yeah.
Just got a nice figure. Anyways, love you guys so much. Bye.
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 Holla.
Later, excuse.